So you want Bitcoin mining exposure. You want to earn easy passive income, but maybe you don't want to actually run the mining devices. Maybe your electricity rate just isn't all that great. Then maybe you want someone else to run a Bitcoin miner for you. And that doesn't mean that your mining rig may be stuck at some faraway land that you don't know where it is forever. What if you could sell your hosted Bitcoin miner whenever you wanted to, or easily buy more and also have them hosted in the United States or even beyond if that's what you wanted? That's what we're going to dig into today. What's up? I'm Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel, where I'm always trying to learn more to earn more. I've been chasing passive income dreams for over 7 years now, and I've spent a lot of time building my own Bitcoin mining farm. I've learned a lot along the way. Recently hit a big milestone of 3 petahash a second. But the Bitcoin halving has also happened. It makes it much more difficult to profitably mine Bitcoin. I mean, half as many Bitcoin are mined per day now. And today I'm going to even show you a whole marketplace where you can easily buy and sell to get in and out of these positions, which is very cool. Something that I've been waiting to happen, and it's finally here. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to dig into today. In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin put out about $37 million worth of mineable coin. Bitcoin's trading at about 66 grand a coin. It's just a cool 1.3 trillion. You know, here's just the proof is in the pudding. I've got about 30 Bitcoin miners. 2 of them are on a different mining pool at the moment. And you can see that my mining profitability has gotten much tighter since the halving has occurred. So enter Blockware. I've been familiar with Blockware for a little while. We recently linked up with them to make today's video possible. The more we dug into Blockware, honestly, the more I liked. And I'm not just saying that, right? Or it's like, oh, you sell out, dude. No. This isn't for everybody, but this product type is for some people. I have a miner set up with them. I'm going to show you the real world mining profitability from that deployment, right? So start mining Bitcoin today, buy and sell hosted mining rigs instantly and transparently online. Sounds cool. 500 plus megawatts of hosting clients placed. Over 400,000 mining rigs have been sold. Over 10,000 Bitcoins have been mined, and a whole lot of views on their proprietary research. So off the bat, this isn't some weird anonymous thing. This is a team with names, right? They have pictures. This is not some degen anon project, okay? There's full-time team members here, a lot of staff on their team to make all of these things possible. And if you do decide to move forward with Blockware, spend some time learning about the team. Because when I look at investing, I look at not just some idea, but I look at the team, because when I invest, I'm investing more so in a team than I am an idea. I need people to show up and get it done every day, just like I try to. So they're in some recent news, in particular, their research gets some good coverage. And also their CEO, Mason, is engaged with the media some there as well. We look at this recent CoinDesk article, and it's talking about buying new generation miners ahead of the post-halving and basically expanding in the bear market. And being ahead of the Bitcoin mining curve is going to make it very possible for mining farms to reap substantial rewards with shorter return on investment. So whether that's major mining farms or people investing in mining rigs, to be in these mining co-location centers. So let's jump right into the marketplace. This is where this gets, in my opinion, very cool. So here's my dashboard. Simple, straightforward, effective. You see that I have 190 terahash a second, and I have 3.5 kilowatts of power being used, right? 3,500 watts. I've got one total rig in my account here. You can see my daily hash rate over the last week. You can see my efficiency over the last week, which stands at 100% every day. And you can see my revenue over the last week. And most importantly, you can see my post-halving mining profitability. And this is just a quick chart and quick data. So if I click over to the wallet, I can see exactly how much I'm earning daily. You can see my data right here. So far, I've been paid out about 0.00275 Bitcoin, or about $182 worth of coin. I've got a pending balance sitting here of about $56 because I need to get up to the payout threshold of 0.001 Bitcoin. Over the last 24 hours, my mining rig has earned about $14.37. And let's talk about my miner. My pilot mining rig for this test has all of this information, right? So I can see its location, I can see the serial number, I can see the exact machine, I can see the machine name, I can see the hash rate, the estimated 30-day revenue, as well as profit from Bitcoin mining and any of the other hosting information. And I can also come in here and sell it if I should choose to do so. And let's click over to the marketplace and just look at that, and we'll pack a couple other things along the way. We look at this one, right? Deal of the week. Let's check that out, and then let's also just check out this one sitting here at the top of the list. So we can see this miner is in Kentucky, and it is at Baitiki, right? And then we can look at this deal, right? And I guess this just pulls up all of the associated miners. So we'll just click this one. So we can see this one's also in Kentucky at Blockware Solutions. And we can see the associated pool fee, the energy price, estimated monthly fee. And this is actually a bundle. So there are 5 rigs associated with this one, whereas the first miner we clicked is just a single miner sale there. All of the associated miners. So we'll just click this one. So we can see this one's also in Kentucky at Blockware Solutions. And we can see the associated pool fee, the energy price, estimated monthly fee. How has this thing that you're trying to sell me been doing over the last 30 days? So we're looking at the performance of the actual miner, right? Is it actually mining and doing well like it's supposed to? We are looking at the mining farm location. Is the uptime good? Like, is it dropping? Is it going offline? We see a couple blips of being offline here. We can check the power usage, drawing what it's supposed to. We can check the revenue. And then also, more importantly, we can check the profit. And we also see that this miner went online January 1st, so we can understand how old it is. If you're also familiar with S19K Pros, they can't be all that too old. They are one of the more recent Bitcoin miner releases. So that's like a speed run of the marketplace, right? One other thing that I should definitely clarify in the marketplace here is going to be you can search by model or use this drop down. So maybe you want to mine Dogecoin, right? So let's go ahead and see if any L7s pop up. So I guess that wasn't the best example. It looks like those are in the ecosystem, which is why they're here in this drop down menu, but none are available to buy currently. So if we take just something very popular like the S21, the 200 terahash second version, we can see that just one of these comes up for sale right now. And it appears to be part of a bundle, but within that bundle, the miners can also be bought individually. What is cool too is we see the last sale price, the current bid, lowest current ask, and the all-time trading range. So it is a true marketplace, and it's giving us data. I love data. I want more data. I need more data. It helps me make better decisions. Data is king, truly. Another thing about Blockware that's interesting is they just straight up offer mining solutions, right? So they want to provide a solution for you with hardware and hosting needs. Do you need hardware, or do you just need hosting for your existing hardware? Or maybe you're even interested in staking or speaking inquiry. They offer numerous things. You can contact them for buying miners or selling your miners. And that makes sense, right? I mean, it's a freaking marketplace, buy and sell. And what they're doing is they're leveraging that network of 10,000 miners buying, selling machines, and over 20 co-location or basically mining hosting sites. And they report that they've sold over 100,000 miners just in the last year. They also have their own mining pool with a 2% FPPS fee. Logging into the mining pool, it does seem to be a white labeled version of the Luxor mining pool, which we've recently covered. Don't believe me? Don't ever doubt me. I like and respect that they put solutions in their name, and then they literally offer and help facilitate mining solutions. Simple, effective, respect it. And I don't fault them for white labeling Luxor's pool. Luxor has become a top 6 Bitcoin mining pool Bitcoin mining is very difficult. It's very competitive. It's hard to survive in Bitcoin mining. So really, unless you have, I'm talking millions and millions and millions of dollars or a ton of the right connections, it makes a lot more sense to consider working with one of the smaller but existing and effective, reliable mining pools, as opposed to just coming out of nowhere and never getting sufficient hash rate to be a viable Bitcoin mining pool. So what do you think about Blockware Solutions? Do they actually seem like they're a solution for you? One thing that's very critical that was shown but not really elaborated on as we ran through this review is a very, 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 very important thing. And that's why I said very that many times. A 0.078 USD energy price. So that is 7.8 cents per kilowatt hour is the electrical bill here. That means your price for hosting, right, regardless of other potential fees and things like that and so forth, is you're basically getting into mining for a little bit less than 8 cents per kilowatt hour. Let's just say you've got a 16% per kilowatt hour electricity bill. You could buy a miner and deploy it within their marketplace or potentially send it to them for hosting for half of the cost that you would pay to run it. This is not the solution for everyone, but again, sometimes it's just not feasible for people to run Bitcoin miners. Maybe you live in an apartment. Maybe your electricity rate is just very high. Maybe you don't freaking want to. Maybe your internet's unreliable. Maybe you have XYZ reason. Maybe your dog doesn't like it. Whatever your reason is, you don't want to run a Bitcoin miner, but you want to be mining Bitcoin. That's where this kind of stuff comes in. Makes sense. Comes into play. But this is where things get even better for their electricity rate. Because you're watching this here on the VoskCoin YouTube channel, we've been able to secure an even lower electricity rate. 0.076 per kilowatt hour. Everything you save on your expenses puts more coin, quite literally, into your pocket. And while we've talked heavily about the marketplace, obviously check it out. If you are looking to order 5 or more machines at one time, make sure to contact them directly because they're here to get you guys, the VoskCoin viewers, the best deal that they can. It's all about trying to secure a better deal for a new customer that saw them on VoskCoin. So far, my experience has been good. It's been great. The miner has been up. It's been working. It's making money. It's earning Bitcoins. That's all you can ask. What do you think? Are you going to go with them for a solution? Or are you going to go it on your own for Bitcoin mining? Or neither? I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below. I'll have links out to everything I talked about in the video description below. And we are going to knock this video out of the park with 10 seconds of tails because we run that cutie pup on every video because she's our CBO, our Chief Bitcoin Officer here at VoskCoin. And if you don't know the origin story, she's largely the reason for VoskCoin. So yeah, pretty important. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.